Hello again and welcome to another Hyperion morning. How's it going out there? How you doing this morning? Happy Saturday, everybody. We made it to the weekend. We knew it was coming. We were going to get there, and here we are, the weekend. Very, very excited for it. Hopefully you have some good big plans, whether it be relaxing, whether it be getting out, whatever it might be. Hopefully it's rewarding Saturday for you. Hi, Donna. Good morning. Welcome to the show. So glad to have you along with us. Marianne, good morning. So good to see you here as well. So good to see you here. Thank you for joining us on the show this morning. It is a Saturday. Fantastic. It is March 22nd, 2025. Hopefully you had an easy, smooth, fantastic week. Now we are at the weekend. We have some not so big plans this weekend. Of course, we'll be recording a new podcast this week. I'll tell you about that a little bit later in our shameless self-promotion segment. But mostly we're just going to be doing some stuff around the house. I'll be honest with you. It's tax season. I got to get the taxes done. I get it done way earlier than this, but as you well know, I've been ill for a while and maybe not in the best mode to get the taxes done. So probably going to be working on that for the next few days, but whatever. Mostly we're going to enjoy this special weekend and have a good time with it. Hey, Chris from the Maz's Musings podcast. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Thank you very much, Chris, for coming and joining us. Really, really appreciate it. So what are we talking about on this day? It is Saturday. Lots of stuff going on. Surprisingly, we did get some information yesterday, which we don't usually get a lot of Disney information on Fridays. Usually that's kind of somewhere between Tuesday and Thursday during the week, especially Thursdays seems to be the day. But yesterday we did receive some interesting information, including something that we've been waiting for a long time. Michelle and myself have some interesting plans for California coming up here in 2026. And finally yesterday, we did receive dates for the Disneyland half marathon weekend, which were long overdue. We've been waiting for this for a long time. Finally, we found out when those races are going to be. If you're looking to run in them, if you're looking to get your race spot, you can see the dates here. If you're Club Run Disney, you probably don't need me to tell you, but they open up on April 22nd for that, general April 29th, 2025. So a little over, a month away for the Club Run Disney, a little over a month for general public. We will be looking to book those races because we have some big plans that we'll be telling you about later. Just not going to jinx it yet until we actually get those races booked. But yeah, here are the dates. Here, I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit. Here are the dates for all the races now for 2025 and 2026 for the Run Disney schedule. And you can see there the Disneyland Half Marathon weekend, which fills out the schedule now, is literally running from January 29th through February 1st. So if you make your plans accordingly, I went immediately on to our DVC yesterday because, look, we're within our 11th month window already. So I was a bit concerned as they delayed this for a while on whether or not we were going to be able to nab a spot at the Disneyland hotel for our DVC points. But luckily there was a room available for the weekend. We booked it 3 nights out of Disneyland. We'll be out there as it is planned right now, assuming that we end up actually landing a spot within this race. It's always up for grabs. You never know for sure. They're very popular, so always up. But yeah, very excited. That was great news yesterday. So hopefully you'll see some of you there. Hopefully you'll join us, whether it be in the parks. But yeah, if you want to do a Run Disney race, man, a lot of fun. So come on out and join us for the Disneyland race weekend coming up in 2026. What else did we learn more about Disneyland yesterday? We learned a little bit more about the Paint the Night parade dining package. There's a couple options for you to do this, which are interesting. And we probably will be looking to book at least one of these for the time that we're there because we are big Paint the Night fans. And as we've talked about many times on the show, sometimes we like to spend a little bit more to get that easy spot, not have to park ourselves there for hours on end to find it, especially since Michelle is vertically challenged. So if we get there late, she will not see a lot of these parades because she just can't see over a lot of people because of that. So we will usually spend our money because it's of value to us to go ahead and do this. So these are a couple of the options that we're looking at. One is at the Plaza Inn, the classic Plaza Inn right there in the hub at Disneyland. That package is basically it's a prefix menu, and it's $55 for adults, $28 for kids ages 3 through 9, but includes some of the things you see there: the wedge salad, meatloaf, a dessert, a beverage, and the reserve spot for the parade. Those begin on May 16th, and you can start booking those on just a couple days. In just a few days, March 25th is when you can start booking those. Also, you can do this one too, which I think is an interesting option to try because it's only a little bit more than the Plaza package, but it's a buffet and it's a character integrate. So from what we understand, the Donald's Tales of Adventure buffet at Storytellers Cafe within the Grand Californian. Now, it's not in the park, it's in the Grand Californian Hotel. That is going to be, and don't quote me on this, from what I understand, $62 per adult, $36 for kids from ages 3 through 9. That's a buffet, so it's all you care to enjoy, plus a character. I mean, for $7 more, if that is the actual price, if that is legitimately the actual price, again, don't quote me on this. Check it out for yourself and be sure that that's right. $62. That's not bad. And plus the reserve spot for the parade, man, what a deal. We were just kind of saying, oh, we're going to do the Plaza Inn until I looked at that price. I'm like, now we need to look at this as an option. So we'll be thinking about that and seeing if that works for us. One way or another, it's in our plans to do one of those. We also learned a little bit more. It's something that's been going on for a while, but they're continuing it. The Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo Nighttime Gathering. This is a bit more expensive, but it gets you this like a bento box meal, kind of like you see here, in a dedicated spot to watch Fire of the Rising Moons at Disneyland, at Galaxy's Edge within Disneyland. It's a spot where they're playing John Williams Star Wars music while the fireworks, the nighttime spectacular goes off over the spires. We've been there without the music to see the fireworks go on over the spires, and it's breathtaking, amazing, fantastic. But if you're looking for that reserve spot, this might be something you'll be interested in. Again, value is value. This is a bit more expensive. Last time we checked, this goes for $89. So it's a bit pricey, but you know, if that's what you want, maybe you go for it. Anyways, those open up again beginning on April 3rd, 2025, if you're looking to book that. But yeah, great dining packages for you to, if you want to, if it's of value to you. It's not value to everybody, but it's of a value to you, then it's all good to get that prime spot to watch some of these fantastic nighttime events, whether it be the nighttime spectacular of a show or whether it be one of our favorite all-time nighttime parades and Paint the Night. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, speaking of Disneyland, we keep talking about Disneyland. It's National Corn Dog Day, and there is no better place in the world, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, to get a corn dog than at Disneyland. They have the best hand-dipped corn dogs, no question about it. You got to go there and enjoy one from maybe the Little Red Wagon, maybe if you're a Disney California Adventure, the Corn Dog Castle. Either way, they're both great hand-dipped corn dogs. And man, I want one right now because they are so good. It's like, that's something that when we're in Disneyland, there's a good bet that we will get at least one corn dog while we're there. Each, of course, for us. Yummy, delicious, fantastic, wonderful. Best corn dogs I've found anywhere. And I'm a corn dog fan. I like corn dogs. They are good. They are good. And no matter what Frank Dilla says, they are not a Twinkie. They are not a Twinkie. If you've listened to Dilla's Diz, you know what I'm talking about. If you listen to their recap for Disneyland, not a Twinkie. Very big difference, Frank. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Anyway, Moving on. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, if you're looking for something a little different, maybe a little more sweet, well, today is National Bavarian Crepe Day. Bavarian Crepe Day today. So you like some crepes? Bavarian crepes, not French crepes. Bavarian crepes. Not a bad thing today. Chris, what'd you say? Can you believe I never had what? You've never had a corn dog? We haven't tried it yet. If you're looking for a place to grab one, but there is a spot that just opened up within, I want to say it's within the last 6 months. It's definitely within the last year, but I think it's not within the last 6 months. There's a place that apparently sells some pretty good corn dogs out on the boardwalk. So we have not tried it yet, so I can't compare it to what a Disneyland corn dog is like, but I've heard good things about it. So if you're looking for a corn dog, that may be one to try. Maybe we'll get a chance to try one here sooner or later, but I've heard that their corn dogs are pretty good. Again, I don't know how they compare to Disneyland, but if you're looking for one, go check one out there. Bavarian crepes. Yeah, something you can enjoy today as well, because it's a national day for that. And then after you've had your corn dog and after you've had your Bavarian crepe, maybe it's time to goof off, because today is National Goof Off Day. So maybe I forget anything that I was talking about doing earlier today on this day and just goof off like our good friend Goofy here. Lay back by the beach, maybe play a little golf. Whatever you do to goof off, it's your day. It's National Goof Off Day. So yeah, take advantage of it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Maybe it's sitting down, relaxing, and watching the Goofy movie. Whatever's good for you. Hey, if it's your birthday today, it is again March 22nd, 2025. A very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the amazing people that you celebrate your birthday with. Talk about one of the greatest from Broadway of all time, Stephen Sondheim. He would have been 95 today, born on this day in 1930. Amazing. He has done things, of course, that you know. West Side Story, Into the Woods, Gypsy, Merrily We Roll Along, Sweeney Todd. So many amazing Broadway musicals. He is an Academy Award winner. He's won 8 Grammys. He's won 8 Tonys. He's won 5 Olivier Awards. He's won a Pulitzer. He is amazing. One of the best to ever do it in Broadway, on stage, and also on screen. Amazing stuff. Again, we lost him in 2021, but he would have been 95 today. Fantastic. Happy birthday to him. Also, happy birthday to, you know him, Captain Kirk himself, William Shatner. He turns 94 today, born on this day in 1931. We saw him just last year at MegaCon. We went and sat in on a panel and heard him speak. Still telling good stories, telling interesting things. He can be a bit full of himself. Let's not lie, but he is interesting and fun, and he's not afraid to poke fun at himself as well. William Shatner, of course, he'll always go down as Captain Kirk. He was also T.J. Hooker. He's been on other movies, TV shows, whatever. But yeah, one of the greats. Not going to say he's the greatest actor of all time, but he is one of the greatest personalities of all time. No question about it. How about we're already talking about Broadway. Another Broadway great has his birthday today. Andrew Lloyd Webber, 77 today, born on this day in 1948. Of course, you know many of his shows as well. Jesus Christ Superstar, Phantom of the Opera, right? Need I say more? Right there. Evita. Just so many great shows. Cats. Some people love Cats. Some people not so much, but you can't deny that it had an impact on society. Also won major awards throughout his career as well. He has an Oscar, 6 Tonys, 3 Grammys, 4 Olivier Awards. Fantastic. Amazing. Some of our favorite shows. I love Phantom of the Opera. I love it. I will stop and watch it. It is one of my favorites of all time. Anyway, happy birthday to Andrew Lloyd Webber, one of the greats from sports. One of the great sports broadcasters of all time. Was fantastic doing baseball for so many years. Of course, one of the faces of the Olympics on NBC for so many years. Bob Costas, he turned 73 today, born on this day in 1952. And then another, man, talk about this list of greats. Reese Witherspoon. She turns 49 today, born on this day in 1976. Of course, you know her as Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, but she's won Academy Awards, she's won Golden Globes, she's won Emmys. She's done fantastic things. She was in Walk the Line. That's where she won her Academy Award. Now she's in the morning show on Apple TV, if you've checked that out. Just fantastic, phenomenal career. All these people, great. Happy birthday to all them. And then again, if it's your birthday, a very, very happy birthday to you. Okay, shameless self-promotion time. Let's get to it. Yes, we do have a new show coming for you tomorrow. We are going to be discussing some of the Disney remakes. A lot of them, which you see here, are animated to live action remakes, for better or for worse. Many of these, it's up to your opinion. Everything is subjective. Some of these you'll really love. Some of them, maybe not so much. But we're going to find, we are the Disney podcast of positivity. So we're going to be finding those positive things out of many of these shows. And again, it's all subjective. A movie that you love may be something that someone else really isn't their favorite or really dislikes. And something that they love may be something that isn't your favorite or you really dislike. It's okay. All things are good. All feelings are valid. And we're going to discuss it because Snow White debuted over the weekend to very, very mixed reviews. Some people are really enjoying it. Some people, not so much. So it's kind of one of those things going on again. But we're going to discuss the things that we like out of these. And this includes some of the remakes that are live action. Think of The Parent Trap. Think of Freaky Friday. Things like that. We'll be talking a lot about that. And that episode is coming out tomorrow, somewhere in the middle of the day. And excited to bring that to you. And hopefully you'll enjoy that episode as well. All right. Gonna get out of here for the day. Everybody have a fantastic Saturday. Whatever you plan to do, if you're goofing off, playing a little golf, sitting by the beach, sitting at home, if you're enjoying a corn dog, if you're enjoying a Bavarian crepe, whatever you got going on, have a wonderful, wonderful, fantastic day. Take it easy, enjoy it, and always, 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 like I like to say, keep on sharing that kindness. Goofing off, eating a corn dog, whatever. Keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles, and of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. See you tomorrow.